In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a filter in Chartink Screener. Now to do this, first you want to go to your dashboard inside Chartink and you want to go to Screens up top, hover over it and click on Create Scan. Now inside Scans over here, of course, you can have the screener and you can add filters as well. And you have two options right now. You could go and use these magic filters over here where you can basically go and describe word by word what are you basically trying to see. So for example, you could actually describe a filter. As you can see here, it's actually an example. It says scan stocks using simple language like stocks up by 4% and rising volume. So you could go and type that exact thing in here and it would work. So if I go and click on, for example, this button over here, it's going to start converting that word or those words into filters down here, okay? That's the first way to do it, and then to filter very easily just like this. You could also add filters completely manually, which is kind of the standard method, so let me show you this one as well. So by default, there's not going to be any filters. To add them, you want to go to down here and you want to click on this plus button, which says add filter group or saved scan. So click on the plus button. And from here, you want to select what type of filters you want, okay? So here you have things like stock attributes, you have tradebook fields, etc. There's going to be a bunch of different things, and at this point, it's going to depend exactly on what you're actually trying to achieve. What I'm going to do here is something very simple, okay? So I'm actually going to do a volume. I'm just going to go down, and I'm going to do a volume, and I'm going to make it, a volume is greater than, and then I'm going to put a number in here, and this number is going to be, for example, I don't know, maybe let's do 100K, okay? And if I go and run this scan over here, it's gonna give me the filter, which is volume greater than 100,000, okay? And I'll be able to see over here, the volume is always going to be greater than 100,000. Of course, I could change this as well. I could do it like a lot. I could do maybe like a million over here or something similar. So as you can see, this is a million. If I run this scan, it's going to change things down here, depending on, of course, all my filters over here. I could do something else as well. I can go and, of course, change this. I could click anywhere. So, for example, change this kind of operation. It could be greater than, equals, etc. And then you can add numbers or anything else as well, okay? The attributes. I'm also going to click on the plus button to add a new one. So I'm going to do, let's do percentage change, and then I'm going to do equals, and then I'm just going to type in number. So I'm going to do, for example, let's do a 20, okay? Let's see if anything pops up. If I go run, there we go. One stock actually did go ahead and pop up when I did these two filters in combination. You could also delete them by clicking these buttons. You can turn them off. You can go and debug them, duplicate them. You could copy them to clipboard, add comments. You can go and select further operations if you want to. But that's essentially how to add filters in Chartink Screener. It's super simple. Just make sure you actually add the filter you want. So I'm going to do like now this one, for example, and you can then select the operation. I'm going to do equals. And you can do things like attributes over here, or you have like a bunch of different pivots and indicators over here as well, okay? So that's essentially how to add a filter in Chartink Screener. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.